override. Huh? Oh.
So I'm going to explain the scholar student and course class. So first, let's start with the scholar student class. So the scholar student class extends the student class, which means it inherits the properties and methods of a regular student. So this allows us to reuse code and apply object-oriented programming concepts like inheritance. Inside the class, we have a constructor that accepts a name and passes it to the parent student class using the super keyword. Next, we override the compute payment method. This method calculates how much the student needs to pay for scholar students. They receive 30% discount. That means they only pay 70% of the course cost. Next, the formal use is if the student has an assigned course, the payment is the base cost multiplied by 0.70. Otherwise, the payment is zero. This ensures that no error occurs if no course is assigned. We also override the getStudentType method, which simply returns the string scholar. This helps identify the type of student.
Now I'm going to present our another class, which is the LMS Manager, short for Learning Management System Manager. So this class acts as the manager of the system, which is handling the relationships between instructors, students, and courses. So it contains methods that allow us to assign courses, enroll students, and remove them when needed. So the first method is assign course to instructor, course, instructor, and instructor. So this method assigns a course to an instructor. So before adding the course, it checks if the instructor is already handling that course using the contains method. If the course is not yet assigned, it is added to the instructor list of handled courses. So this prevents duplicate entries. The second method is enroll student, course, and course. So this methods enrolls a student into a course. First, it checks if the student is already enrolled in another course by calling get assigned course. And if the student is already assigned to a course, the student is removed from that course enrolled student list. After that, the student's assigned course is updated using set assigned course, and the student is added to the new course list of enrolled students. So this ensures that a student can only be enrolled in one course at a time. The third method is the remove student from course, student. So this method removes a student from their current course. So it first checks if the student has an assigned course, and if yes, the student is removed from the course enrolled student list, and their assigned course is set to null. So this means that the student is no longer enrolled in any course. The fourth method is remove course from instructor, instructor. So these methods remove a course from an instructor's list of handled courses. So it simply calls the remove method on the instructor's course list. So the LMS manager class controls the main operation of the learning management system. So this only ensures the proper assignment of courses to instructors and the correct enrollment of students, the safe removal of both students and the courses without creating duplicates or inconsistencies.
Greetings everyone, I'm Arvin Espidillon. I'm going to present this line of code. First is the LSM management. LSM equals new management. What is the purpose of this code? The purpose of this code is to create the main system LSM manager that will handle all operations like assigning courses and enrolling students. The next is the TC1 Next is this. This code is creating the 2 instructor and 3 courses with maximum student limit. Then next is the assigning the courses, which is uh, this code will assign Santos as a Java programming and Reyes is a data analyst. This code. Next is the display structure courses. This code is print the courses handled by each instructor. And next is the TC2 or the test case 2 or the test case 3. What is the purpose of this code? You create 2 types of student, which is regular student and scholar student, like has a discount fee. Then the TC2 enrolled student, this code will enroll both student in the Java programming courses. Then next is this code is display courses details and list of the enrolled student. Then the test case 3 is this. The purpose of this is to print student details including their computed fees, different per student type. Then next is the TC4. The purpose of this code is to remove Maria from her courses. After removal, her status should be show not enrolled, like this. Then next is the TC5. The purpose of this code is to remove web development from Santos and print his updated courses on the list.